Hello, this is Ted with Messages from the Heart. Today in the United States, we're celebrating Veterans Day. This is a day that is set aside to really honor the soldiers, people in the military who have helped protect our country, who fought in wars over the years, and who we really honor for their service to our country. Unfortunately, it leads to glorification of war. And the whole idea of let's honor the soldiers and let's honor the veterans has been used by the politicians as a way to help us forget that most of the wars that have been fought recently, let's say in the last 70 or 80 years, have not been to protect our country or to save our way of life, but rather have been to help the interests of the moneyed people, the military industrial complex, the people who control everything in our world for their own benefit. Just to look back at history, originally the name of this day was Armistice Day. And I think it was about 100 years ago that the armistice was signed to end World War I. And that was supposed to be the war to end all wars. Almost 40 million people were killed in that war. Horrific war. And people were so appalled that they thought, okay, let's make sure that this never happens again. As we know, that wasn't the result. And instead of Armistice Day being focused on peace and concentrating on how we can actually create peace in the world, it's morphed into let's celebrate our military. Probably, I guess the current administration came close to having a huge parade to show how strong our military might is and how awesomely powerful we are. And I think most of us realize that that's the wrong message that we want to send. So how can we look at a day like today and really make it meaningful to us? I think the first step is to realize that peace starts within. That as long as we hold judgments and as long as we hold the idea that I'm better than someone or someone's race is inferior to mine or someone's religion is inferior to mine, that there are always going to be conflicts. The source of conflicts is always a judgment. It's always someone trying to prove that they are stronger, wealthier, more powerful than someone else. So look at your own being and see how your judgments may still be allowing you to see others as separate rather than as unified. When we see everyone as a spirit soul and a part of this amazing creation, then we see that we're actually all one. And when that consciousness happens, then there can be no more war, because then we see that we're just hurting ourselves. And when we look at the cost of war over the years, it's incredible. The cost to amazing individuals whose lives were cut out early, who knows what they may have contributed to the world, to the families that were affected as well, broken up, to the PTSD and the amazing emotional traumas that have gone through, leading to the fact that a high percentage of homeless people in the US right now are veterans because they got so messed up and aren't really getting the support that they need for their service to their country, which is a whole nother subject. But when you look at the cost of war and you look at what if all that money spent towards killing other human beings had been spent towards improving life for all human beings throughout the world, this would be just an incredible planet. And that really is the vision that all of us are holding, is that we are, by working on ourselves first, by eliminating our judgments and by allowing our own light to shine so beautifully throughout the world, that we are helping to contribute to that whole atmosphere of peace, that vibration of glorifying peace and cooperation and love, as opposed to conflict and war and hatred for others. So let's take this special day today to look not at what mainstream media would have us focus on, but really go inside and look at what war really means to the world and what a world of true peace would really look like. You're a powerful creator. You can create your own life and your own reality. So let's create that reality of incredible love, cooperation, and peace. Thank you very much. This is Ted from Messages from the Heart, sending you love and light.